Good morning! It's April the 14th, 2021, and we welcome you to Jake's Bounty! I'm in the garage. Let's get it going. No submission, no surrender. Release, release, release the pressure. No submission, no surrender. Release, release, release the pressure. All right, thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez. My co-host is always with me, Mickey. All right. Well, it is a Wednesday. What the fuck Wednesday? And I fucked up yesterday because I had a doctor's appointment, and well, I could have done a show a little later, but I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm already, lazy and loafing around. I'll make tomorrow's show 2 for 1. You're gonna get a little bit of the punk bios, and you're gonna get a what the fuck story, all right? And actually, it's just a story of when I was in high school and some of the crazy shit I did, okay? Whew, I'm out of breath. Gotta lose some weight, fat fuck. Alright, just acting like I was beaten off takes a lot of wind out of me. Imagine me actually doing it. Whew. Don't imagine that. That'd probably make you sick and throw up. Alright, but I do want to go ahead and let you know it is Wednesday, even though we're having a 2 for 1 show. So we're going to have in the news, my bounty, so much more. Right now, I want to thank the sponsors. Before I do that, I want to thank the music first. That was Living Color with their song, Release the Pressure. It's about something else, but, well, I was, thinking it's about jerking off. But then again, releasing pressure is about getting, rid of stress. And what better way to get rid of stress than jerking off? Alright, so we're sponsored by the Big Movie Quiz right here. $3.50 when you go to Jake's Bounty, alright? Just type in the words Big Movie Quiz. Also, still got the Pirates of the Caribbean over here at Ray's Video, $1 for the DVD, 7-day rental, all that good stuff. Nominated for Academy Awards, but it didn't actually win them. But it won a British Academy Award, okay? You guys know what that is? No, neither do I. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to my bounty. All right, here she is right here, my lovely. And I had another bag as well, but I put that outside, and I still got to dump some of the juices out of it. So let's go ahead and take a few of these out. All right, Snapple. We got raspberry tea right there. This is a plastic bottle, but you can't even crush it. Look at that, son of a gun. It's like almost glass. That's how tough the plastic is. All right, and also we got a Rockstar Pure Zero B vitamins, whatever the hell that means. Nestle Pure Life, non-energy carbonated. There we go. Monster and Red Bull sugar-free. Let's see, Rockstar Punch, Fruit Punch, obviously. And let's see if I can find another one. Yes, Bang. Favorite soda of Kenny Omega, Bang. It's Star Blast right there. And put these away. Show you what I got today. Show you what I got today. No, just kidding, I won't do that. Alright, I also found this guy right here. It's a little tool for okay, it's a tool for your pipe. I mean, look at it. It's going to scrape out all the gooiness of it and make it all clean again. If you guys can see it, I hope you can. So now I'll use a paper clip. Whatever. Probably still will, though. Probably lose this in 10 minutes. Alright, a let's go ahead and get to some news because we had a lot of world news that we missed since I missed yesterday. The chief of police, police chief of Brooklyn Center, as well as the police officer Kim Potter, have both resigned. You guys know of this now. You should have known this by now. If you don't, they know now. In the incident with Dwayne Wright, where he was shot and killed, I thought I was using my taser, but I used my gun instead. What a common mistake. But she's going to be charged with second-degree manslaughter, and that's no more than 10 years in prison or $20,000 in fines. Uh-oh, I feel a riot coming on. All right. Also, Tim Gannon was the police chief for Brooklyn Center, and he resigned yesterday. No charges have been filed against him because he didn't shoot anybody. But, hopefully he didn't train her, He's just like, hey, I didn't do it. All right, after almost 25 years, they have made 2 arrests in the Kristen Smart case. It happened in 1996. She went from Cal Poly missing after a party there, and they have arrested Paul Flores, age 44, and his father, Ruben Flores, age 80. Ruben Flores has been named as an accessory. So we'll bring you more news as that develops, all right? And here we have some world news, okay? 4 kids were found living in deplorable conditions yesterday at Olive and Peach area. It's a great place to get dope, by the way. Anyway, they were found over there, and one of them actually was in a diaper and just roaming around. And then social services was called, the police were called, obviously. And this happened at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Wow. 3 more kids were found. The ages were 1, 3, 4, and 7. Hey, the 7-year-old was taking care of him, he was the boss and shit. And he said the parents were at work. So, fuck, dude. I imagine the 7-year-old had to do this a few times, at least. They did not say whether the family was still with CPS or whether the kids had gone with their relatives. Okay, but they did say that their father was arrested, Joshua Yang, age 33. All right, suspicious fire at Central Fresno apartment. This happened, let's see. Well, there was at Clay Avenue and Bond Street, So it happened Clay Avenue and Bond Street. They believe arson is what caused it because there's many also small fires in the area. Guess how many fires we have had in the last month? All right, 500, more than 500 fires, all right? Oof, man, you guys, you have a busy job. Okay, well, I did want to go ahead and give you a punk bio, but rather than do that, I want to go ahead and describe to you what proto-punk is. Proto-punk is the rock music played by garage bands from the 1960s through mid-70s. It foreshadowed the punk rock movement. First cited possibly was by Question Mark and the Mysterians. You guys know that one? 96 tears. You're going to cry 96 tears. I don't know why to sing like John Travolta, but that was Question Mark and the Mysterians, and that was in 1966. Other bands like 13th Floor Elevators, the Sonics, the Monks, the Seeds. She Lied by the Rock and Ramrods, which was in 1964, which was before the 66 release of Question Mark and the Mysterians. And then there was also Los Ceosos in Lima, Peru, same year, and they had their song Demolition, spelled differently, and I think it's even said differently. I think it's Demolition. I don't know if I said that right. But MC5, The Stooges, New York Velvet Underground, The Dogs. That sounds like a great name. I got to go look up all these bands right after I'm done here. The Punks and the band Death from Detroit. Those 3 young black gentlemen who rocked Detroit and then are still blowing it up right now. And then they also list Pink Fairies and Hawkeye, and as well as World War III from other countries. So you can go check out those bands. Proto-punk, okay, it's punk before punk. It's the rock and roll genre of punk that was before punk. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on before I sound more like an idiot. This is the what the fuck story, all right? This is a true story. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to you. It's one of the stories that happened to me in high school. So here it goes. All right, so it was back when I was about like 16 years old. Me and my buddies, we were getting drunk in Kingsburg, and everybody else in the town was at the homecoming dance. Well, everybody else, I mean, like all the high schoolers anyway. So the city was pretty much our oyster. It was all closed down, and there we were just drinking Southern Comfort, a big one too, and it was like, it wasn't just like 80 proof, it was the more percentage proof, okay? Anyway, we're just drinking, and I'm having, you know, time of my life, and I end up having too much to drink, hit my head on the cement, smack. All right, I do this a few times. I bust my watch, and then also, I like don't remember what happened after that for like many hours, because I was probably just hitting my head and doing this and that and pissing myself. Who knows? And just lying on the floor, throwing up. And anyway, like somehow, 1 o'clock in the morning, I was no longer drunk, and I was able to like get up, stumble, and they're like, "Okay, Jake, we're gonna take you to, you know, your buddy's house." I was like, "No, leave me alone. I can go on. I can make it home." So I hopped the fence of the school, because we're in the school, and this is before they had fences all around the school and shit. This is probably why they have fences around the school now, because I was smacking my head on all the cement. And finally, like I said, I climbed over the fence, and I walked over the overpass, and then I got home, and then I forgot the combination on the lock for the garage door, and I couldn't see it also. So luckily, my brother came driving up like maybe 2 minutes later. Who knows how many minutes later actually it was. And he's all like getting me inside, washed me up, and then he told me, you know, like, you know, just tell Mom you got into a fight or something like that. So next morning comes, and my mom looks at all my clothes. They're all ripped up, you know, they have grass stains, you know, there's puke on them. She doesn't see my watch anywhere. You know, she wakes me up and she goes, "What the hell happened last night?" And I just looked at my brother, who was now awake in the bottom bunk, and I was like, "Okay, well, I got in this fight, Mom. You see, I got jumped in Straw Hat Pizza bathroom, and these two guys put a bag over my head and started wailing on me, and you know, I couldn't do anything about it until later on. I finally got out of the bathroom, and my buddies and I went going chasing after the guys, but we never found them. So that's what happened. And then my mom was just like, "Oh my God, my baby, I have to call the police." And my brother looks up at me and like, "Oh shit, now I know I have to tell the truth." So I did. I was like, "I got too much alcohol on me." And, you know, I fell a few times and I puked. And apparently, you know, I jumped over a fence. And here we are. Well, anyway, I was grounded. I could still go to work, obviously. I had a job. And I could still go to school. So it wasn't even that bad of a grounding. I just couldn't go out for a while. And you know, a few weeks later, I was getting drunk again and getting back into trouble. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and do it for us today. I want to go ahead and thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. Also want to hope that you get Pirates of the Caribbean here at Ray's Video. Only $1, 7-day rental, 2 DVDs, 1 movie, 1 special features. Also, the big movie quiz at Jake's Bounty. Go and type the words in "big movie quiz" when you get to my website. All right, good stuff. And I also want to go ahead and give you some more of A Living Color. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Jake's Bounty was filmed in Fornicate Yourself Records production 2021. You can follow him at his website, his channel, and give him a like, give him a comment, ring that bell, and subscribe.